what was it like to recreate this classic?
I mean, I think for me, I don't go in with the idea of you know, trying to reinvent the wheel or think we're gonna knock it out of the park, but to just sort of rely on the script, the story, and the director to sort of fulfill their vision of the thing, and make it as and honor it as well. But because we have the benefit of doing it sort of in live action, yes, with a real puppy, to just kind of let it be its own new great thing,
Are you gonna talk to him in his voice?
This kind of is his voice.
It was really cool, I think. Sometimes when you give vocal performances, you're not typically always in the same room as the person you're acting opposite. And in this case, Justin and I really were. Mm-hmm. So there was so much time to really build an actual relationship and do improvisation and find stuff along the way.
It's also got there was a couple of times where it got really sweet, and the words were the scenes were so sweet. It was very touching, even just sort of in a sound recording room, sort of dim lights, and we were watching things on playback, some pictures, so we could sort of see what was, happening on screen.
Justin,
nice.
Did he get emotional? He's getting very emotional right now.
Yeah, he's a sensitive pup, this one and this one.
How did they update the story at
all?
all?
When you see an old movie and you just think this feels slightly dated, this feels, and again, at the end of the day, the centerpiece is dogs, but sort of the environment around them, the relationships, some of the humans, it just feels more contemporary, even though it's still set in the period.
Yeah, things that we didn't think about in the original story. For example, Lady is muzzled. You don't hear her voice for a good portion of it. And this one, we decided it made more sense to hear her voice sooner and let her really shine as the, heroine of the film and the space that she occupies. And there's some, the song, for example, sort of the iconic song has been updated in ours. But I think it still really feels true to the original, to the spirit of the original.
Tessa, how did you come up with the voice? How did you decide?
Well, Charlie, our director, really wanted us to approach it really honestly and not sort of do any ideas of what these dogs sound like, to allow our own personalities to kind of come through. But I don't know. They're
not characters that you necessarily want to pick a lane with a really big, bold, swinging for the fences kind of choice. You kind of want to just sort of live somewhere in your own voice, but sort of give voice to the dog. Let the dog be the one telling the story.
I have to ask, because you woot on Instagram. Yeah. Did you know she was going to get on?
I did not know. She was. She had sworn she was not going to do it, and then she did it, and I was so proud of her. I thought it was so great. The world's about to learn what a hilarious woman she is, if they haven't already.
No, I know. No. She's so funny.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, not just like in movies. I don't know her personally.
But
I'm going to follow her on
be good
Instagram.
At this,
Let me
I
get
promise.
them.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.